Hello, guys. This video I will familiarize you with the Chinese chess about how to win the game. In other words, how to kill your opponent's general in the Chinese chess. Okay, let's start now. Look at this situation. How to win the game using only one soldier. In the past videos, I have introduced that the two generals on the Chinese board, they can't on the same vertical line if there is no other pieces between them, right? Like this. The two generals are on the same vertical line. I can see you and you can see me too. So it's illegal. Now it's whose turn? Who can eat the other's king's general? For example, now it's the red one's turn. This general can eat the green king. Now the red wins the game. Or now it's the green one's turn. He can eat the red general as well. Now the green one wins the game. Okay. In Chinese chess, two players move their pieces just one piece on one move, on each move. In other words, each move moves one piece. And you, as the Chinese chess player, you should take care all the pieces on the Chinese chessboard. Okay. Now, this is a soldier, right? Now, it's the red one's turn. Just soldier 5 advances 1. Now it's the green one's turn. The green general lives in the palace and he can only move to the 9 positions in the palace, right? Now he can go only this 3 position. General 5 advances 1. Soldier 5 advances 1. Now the general can move to 1, 2, 3, 4 position. So if I move to this position, the red one will move the soldier to this position to checkmate me, right? So I move the general to the 6th line. General 5 moves 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, right? Now, advancing. Keep advancing, right? Now, General 6 advances 1. Now, you can keep advancing to checkmate. Checkmate. Now, the green general can't attack you, your soldier, right? Because if he does this thing, your general can attack his king, right? So he run away backwards. One, right? And now you keep advancing. Why? Because your soldier controls this position, this position, this position. The green general can't move to this position, this position, this position, where he controls, right? And now the red general controls this line, this position, this position, this position, right? Now, 1, 2, 3. Where he can go only this position, right? But now it's the red one's turn, right? Just keep going. Checkmate, right? Where he can go to only this position and this position, right? So he moves to this position because the soldier can never backwards anymore, right? And now it's the red one's turn. Now he cannot move to this position or this position because this position is controlled by this soldier and this position is controlled by the red general, right? So the green general can't move to any place now. And now it's the red one's turn. So I just move the king advances one step, and now the green general can't move to anywhere. And now the red one wins the game. Let's repeat it. Okay. Soldier 5 advances 1. General 5 advances 1. Soldier 5 advances 1. General moves 6. 5 moves 6. Soldier advance 5 advances 1. Soldier general 6 advances 1. Soldier advances 1. General 6 backwards 1. Soldier 5 advances 1. General 6 advances 1. Red general advances 1. Now, the green king can go nowhere. And now the red win the game. Okay. So we can say that we can win the game if there are only 3 pieces on the Chinese chessboard and I have 1 soldier. And the other pieces are generals. Okay? And now I have 2 soldiers on the Chinese chessboard. So I can say I always win this game. Why? Because if I only 1 soldier, I can win the game. And now I have 2. Right? Now let's analyze that. How to win the game. Use only 1 chariot. We have knew that the chariot is the most powerful weapon on the Chinese chessboard, right? In the past videos, I have introduced this. And now, how to win the game. To checkmate the green general, using only 1 chariot. And now, it's the red one's turn to move. Let's look at this situation. This red general controls this line. So that this general can't move to this position, this position, this position, right? So now this general can only go to this position, this position, this position, this position, this position, this position. Only 6 positions he can go to, right? So now it's the red one's turn. The red should squeeze the green one's general's space. How? Now this general to control, to moves to this position to control this line. Right? Now this red king 4 moves 5. Now he is controlling this line. The green general can't move to these 3 position, and he can't jump or ticket this line to these 3 positions, right? And now where he can go to is only 3 positions, right? So it's the green one's turn. General 4 advances 1. So if I control this line, we can checkmate the green's general, right? So how? I have a chariot, right? I just move this chariot to this line. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chariot 1 advances 8. And now, checkmate. Where he can go is this position or this position. So, General 4 advances 1. Right? Now look at this situation. The red king controls this line. The red chariot controls this line. So this green general can move to nowhere, right? This position is run. This position is controlled by this red chariot. So now the red wins the game. Okay, am I clear? Now let me tell you a rule in Chinese chess game. Do not chasing do not chase your opponent's piece with your one piece again and again. More than 3 times. Never do that. Unless you can change your situation or take your opponent's other pieces. Okay? For example, now it's the red one's turn. Checkmate. And now this red chariot is chasing this general, right? So general 4 advances 1. Chariot 1 backwards 1. Checkmate 2. Checkmate the second time, right? The general advances 4 advances 1. Backwards 1. Checkmate again. Checkmate again. Checkmate again. And it makes no sense. It's useless. Right? So don't do that. You always keep chasing your opponent's piece like that. Never do this. Now, just move your chariot to this position to control this line. And your red king controls this line. Right? So the green general can't go to this position, this position, this position, this position, this position. These 5 positions. Right? Where he can go only this position. Right? Now it's the red one's turn. Now the green general has nowhere to go to. Right? So now the red one wins the game. Okay. So we get a conclusion. One soldier or one chariot can win the game. And now let's see whether one horse can win the game. Let's start. Now it's the red one's turn. Now look at this situation. This red general controls this line. Right? So now this general, green general, can't move to this position, this position, this position. So I just need to squeeze his space. Just control the situation. Like this. But how? I move the general to this position. Closer the green general, right? Now, General 4 moves 5. The general is controlling this line, right? So, this green general can't move himself to this position, this position, this position, or take this line to this position, this position, this position. So where he can move to is only this 3 position, and now it's these 2, right? And I, the red one, just control this 3 position, 1 or 2 position. Then the green general will be in check or has nowhere to go, right? So horse 2 advances 3. Now general 4 advances 1. Horse 3 advances 4. General 4 backwards 1. And now look at this situation. This horse ought not to move to this position. Why? Because this general can move to this position because your horse is here and he can't see the red general. So his space changed, right? So you can move your horse to this position. So general 4 advances 1. And now I need to control these 2 or this position because the general can't jump or take this line from this position to this position, right? So I need to move this horse to this position or this position. If the horse is here, so he can control this 2 position, right? If he is here, he controls this position, right? So this green general can't move to anywhere, right? So the horse 6 backwards 8. I want next move I move the horse to this position to control this position, right? So now general 4 backwards 1. Horse 8 advances 7. Now this general has nowhere to go. This position is controlled by the red general, and this position is controlled by the red horse. Right? And now the red wins the game. Am I clear? So, if you only one soldier or chariot or horse, you can win the game. If there are only 3 pieces on the Chinese chessboard, and now let's look at this situation. Can we win the game using only one cannon? The answer is no. Why? Because there is no other piece as the only one fulcrum for the cannon to attack the green general. Now the cannon back 2, cannon 2 backward 2. Now the green general 4 advances 1. Now this red general can't become his full fulcrum to attack this green general. Why? Because the both general can't see each other on the same vertical line. But the cannon wants to attack this green general. The both needs to become on the same vertical line or horizontal line. But on the horizontal line, there is no fulcrum, and there is only one red piece can become the fulcrum of the cannon. So now general 4 advances 1. General 4 moves 5. Cannon 2 moves 4. Now, this general will never move to this position because these 3 positions are controlled by this general, right? So now it's a draw. Okay? If you only have one cannon on the Chinese chessboard, this is a drawer. Okay. But now you have an advisor. So, how to win the game, or if whether we can win your opponent with a cannon and an advisor. Now it's the red one's turn. Now it's the red one's turn. He advisor 6 advances 5. General 4 moves 5. Cannon 2 backward 2. General 5 advances 1. General 4 advances 1. General 5 advances 1. Now, this cannon wants to move to this position to checkmate, to squeeze his space to move. Now he can't to move to this position, this position, this position, and keep squeezing his space. Because of this advisor, you have a fulcrum of this cannon. Now, between the green general and your cannon, there is only one piece as the fulcrum. Now, this situation, checkmate, where he can go only this position. So now he can go only these 3 positions, right? And now I just need to control this line using with this cannon, and now I advances my general. General 4 backwards 1. Now I want to control this line using my general. Why? Because I can attack to threaten. I can threaten this green general using my cannon. Next moves. Right? Now general 4 advances 1. He can't move to this 3 position or take this 3 position to move to these 3 position, right? Because the red general controls this line. And now Advisor 5 advances 6. General 4 backwards 1. Now I move this cannon to this position. Checkmate. And now this green general has nowhere to go. Now the red one wins the game. Am I clear? So, in conclusion, we can say if I have a cannon and an advisor, we can win the game. If there are only 4 pieces on the Chinese chessboard. Right? Okay. And now, let me tell you something you can't do. I have said in the past videos or this video. Now, look at this situation. Now it's the red one's turn. I move this cannon to this position to chase this horse like this. Now, next move I want to kill this horse, but he escapes to this position. You have chased him once just now, right? You chased him once. Now you chased again. This is the second time, right? So he backwards to the previous position. Now you chase again. This is the third time, right? Advance. You keep chasing. Now it's the fourth time. No, don't do this. Okay, don't do this. Because you keep chasing the horse and you can't kill him. Okay? And now he back. you can't change the situation. So you can't using your cannon keep chasing the horse or other pieces. Okay? And now look at this. Look at this situation. This horse wants to chase this cannon. Horse 8 advances 7. Now he can kill this cannon next move. This is the first time he chases cannon. Cannon 2 advances 1. Horse 7 backwards 9. Keep chasing. 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 It's the third time. The fourth time. Never do this. It's illegal. And it makes no sense. It can't change the situation or make the situation better. Am I clear? Now look at this situation. Now this chariot wants to attack this horse. But how? First, in the beginning, this chariot need to kill this soldier like this. Now this chariot can kill the horse next move. So the horse back to this position. And now I can kill this soldier to keep chasing the horse. It makes sense because you killed the other pieces of your opponent. And now this can attack the horse next move. Now advances. Keep chasing. And now you can eat this soldier. And horse 9 advances 7 to threaten this chariot. Now you can keep chasing the horse. The horse backwards to the previous position. You can keep chasing. Keep chasing. And now you can eat this soldier. And the horse advances again. You can keep chasing. Why? Because you killed other piece. Like that. Now, he backwards. Keep chasing. Advances. Keep chasing. Backwards. And you kill this soldier. And he backward advances. And you keep chasing. Backwards, chase, backward, advances. Now, because you have not killed other pieces, now you can't keep chasing the horse like this. Now it's the third time. 4. It's the fourth time. Now you can't keep chasing the horse like this chariot moves to this position or this position to threaten this horse. No, you can't. Why? Because you have chased the horse 4 times like that. And now you can move this chariot to other positions, but not this position and this position. You can move this to this position, this position, this position, this line and this line, but this position. Or you can move other pieces like soldier 5 advances 1. Okay? Am I clear? Now, I have introduced how to checkmate your opponent with only one chariot, only one soldier, and just one horse, and using the cannon and an advisor in this video. So you ought to know how to checkmate your opponent. Use the chariot and horse and cannon to win the game. And now, let me tell you how to control the situation on the Chinese chessboard like this.